So I'm 99% sure if that's
New
her
arrivals. Very well.
that we should loot first.
I'm gonna talk to her.
Will goes talks to her.
My, my.
You may want
What?
this. Alright, now go do it. Is she going Super
One
Saiyan?
horn, the stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but Ugh!
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Really?
You gotta get her to stand down, or him to stand down. I mean,
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you?
see?
I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm
That's
Karlach,
what we wanted.
but you already knew that.
What a killer.
And you are...
Murdered.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
love how like my characters are in the background just chilling.
Yeah.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good? I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
To camp?
No. I have to talk to Will first.
Okay.
Maybe. Characters, hello.
Yes, of course.
Speak.
Now's not a good time. You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Interesting.
Yeah, very vague.
Right? Bitch, give me them answers. Alright. To camp. Where's Will?
Hate how close she is to camp. Oh my god, she's got a little teddy bear named Clive. I've picked up one Clive.
Cute. Put him back.
I'm putting him back.
Will want, an option to talk to Will about the demon we met.
Oops.
It's a big ass teddy bear. Why? Not talk about Raphael?
I'm sure that option will still be available.
Will thinks highly of you. Perhaps he won't judge you too harshly.
Oh my god!
Funny enough, I was sitting here thinking quietly to myself, I bet I get a 1.
What the hell?
I passed.
How? You had like a 3.
But all of the bonuses.
It showed that you
So
only
you're
had
one of
a
Shah's
3 and a
faithful.
1.
I've known only a few.
I had another D4.
Callous souls, every one of them. But you, Shadowheart, your darkness is gilded in silver. Keep your trust in me, and I'll keep mine in you. He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost will be too great.
Why has his hair been changed in color?
Right? I was wondering that too.
Like, it seems like he's got a glow about him. Like, I can see, like, underneath his belt, his chest belt thingy, whatever, that there's something glowing. And that's different. That's weird.
Oh?
I don't plan on using him.
Oh.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
I think he's on
Are
fire.
you sure? The blade
I think
stands at the
he's
ready.
giving up something for a devil.
And just when things were warming up,
Sorry, Will. I do like you.
Oh no, the fire was the fire behind him.
Pretty much like every character except for What's Her Bitch. Wait, no, come back. Puppy, I have to pet you. At least
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
once. Every time we come to camp.
Alright,
No.
don't talk to her yet. I'm trying to...
Ooh. I'm so close.
Not a problem.
Kinda what?
He is still very
you've been
red.
witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part. I can... One night soon when we
Okay.
make camp, the veil will be lifted. You're not in it. The blade of frontiers at your calling. Almost. It's made from pure blood. Ah, but that story is reserved.
Tiny.
A sending stone.
His breathing quickens. His jaw tense. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds. Secrets half revealed.
Gladly. Anything more we should discuss? Ah, you drank of the goblet of godhood. Not even a dwarf could distill a liquor more addictive. And now you carry doom itself with you as penance. My father would lecture you on the perils of power lust, but that's not a lesson that needs repeating, I wager. Better that than the alternative. My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. What? So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved, the cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine. That's the spirit.
Alright, I actually had Will join me.
The pride of the gate.
I'm trying to figure out... Yeah, his hair definitely became red. I don't see anything glowing underneath of him.
Oh, I wanted to take his...
Oh, all the
Yeah.
stuff.
I wanted to take his stuff. That's why I had gotten briefly naked for a moment. Because I wanted to take his stuff. so that I could give it to her.
I will get rid of Alistar so that you can have her on the team.
I thought we were going to... It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Darling, I'm hurt. It sounds...
Alright, go ahead and pick her up.
Oh, I'm gonna try my best to pick her up.
Giggle phrasing.
Did I do all of her
Soldier?
conversations?
Oh, good lord. She's got a lot there. Yeah, why don't you go for it?
Wants to talk.
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
Literally.
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces.
Huh.
Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Raphael. I love how energetic she is.
I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
Should I just do number one? Just
Yeah.
kinda-
Good old Lady Shah. Fair enough. I probably would have been stuck serving an evil mistress too, if I'm honest. I know we're different, but I'm glad that mad ship brought us together. Who knows where we'll end up?
In bed.
Giggle.
Oh, well, she kicked me out of the conversation.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Soldier.
Done with you?
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devils slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad. Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils. Let's go, go, go.
Alright. I am going to send you all of Will's stuff.
Okay, I'm leveling her up.
Hey, real quick.
Too late to do anything.
Yep, nope.
Other than level her up.
So,
Made my choice.
if you click on Fighter real quick,
Fighter.
so that action that you get, hover over it.
Second wind.
Yeah, so it's a class action, it's considered a bonus action, which means that you can use it even out of combat. But it's once per...
It doesn't say.
I could have sworn its limitation was on short rest.
Okay.
But still, I mean, regardless, it's a good way to get a little bit extra health, you know? So I think that you should really go with one level of fighter right off the bat, just so that you can get some healing in there, and then go directly back into barbarian. As for weapons, I would say either 2-weapon fighting or the great weapon fighting, so depending on how you want to play. The great weapon fighting, I just don't see it being super useful. When you roll a 1 or 2,
On a damage die for an attack with a two-handed melee weapon, that die is rerolled once.
so essentially all those
But-
times that we essentially like roll a really bad roll or whatever, there is still a chance that you get a better roll. But I know you mentioned you didn't like playing with great weapon fighting, or playing with the two weapons, or two-handed weapons. So like if you wanted to, going with the dual wielding would allow you to attack and do a lot more damage with that. And then when you start adding like action surges, two weapon fighting ends up being very, very, very powerful. Plus, if you really don't like it, you can always just respec again.
I made my choice.
So on your level 3, you can either go directly, you can go with fighter and go directly back into, or get your action surge right away, and then go into your barbarian, or you
I
can
might
kind of,
do this first.
that would work fine too.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna go fighter. What is that? I've got a choice, but... Oh, done.
And then you could technically go for your third point into,
I could just do the last third point into fighter, and then the rest would just be...
barbarian and then swap back into fighter again.
Barry.
But barbarian gets some pretty good stuff when it comes to starting out with some good damage and such.
Suddenly have javelins? Why do I have javelins?
Because I'm sending stuff to you that he had.
Oh.
Sending the camp supplies to Gale.
Okay. Makes sense.
Giggle. Sending the garbage to you, though.
Wow.
Hey,
Rude.
you picked up the garbage. You get to keep the garbage.
But Gale sells things.
Yeah, well... I can't carry everything.
Has he tried getting good?
He has. He's failing quite heavily, though.
Elminster's not around, so might as well. Where am I needed?
Does Shadowheart have a torch?
Yes.
Does she have some basic armor that you can give him? Some basic chest piece. There you go. Well, this looks,
Will made choices.
that's, an interesting look.
Nose ripe with magic.
Can I split this?
Well met.
That is definitely an interesting look.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And
Wait, that's the armor she had.
Yep. I'm gonna have to pick up some basic, like, something to, you know, give him because that's just
Beautiful.
ridiculous.
Sexy.
Oh, I guess I do have some padded armor I could give him. I didn't see that.
Will has made life choices.
He needs to wear something that doesn't look like he just came from a dungeon.
Up for debate?
Oh, no,
Well,
he doesn't. He's fine.
That's the
Will, you're gorgeous.
The hero at heart. Seek and you shall find me.
well met. Are you sure? The blade and just
Let us confer.
What do you need now? Lead.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I see what that does. Here, she need a pouch.
I don't remember what the pouches are for.
I have the pouch so that you can have it in your hotbar while being able to then still be able to access the stuff that's in them.
Okay. Cool.
God, I've got so much supply.
Oh, yeah?
We got a lot of stuff.
How did I just send the supply pack to Gale? Hey, Gale, look at that.
Well, hello.
Did he get my supply pack?
Hold on.
Okay.
Direct me.
Gale, supply pack. What about it? Oh my
Does he have
god.
another?
Yeah, I've got a second one. That
Yeah.
whose is that?
Um,
Shadowheart? Please say Shadowheart.
Shadowheart.
Yeah, you're gonna carry some of that. That's a lot of weight, and to the point where like I'm gonna be dropping some of this stuff off.
Christ, why can you carry so much? Because you're a devil? Like 33 pounds. Psh. It's not bad.
Oh my god.
What?
The salami
You use
can
it
be
as a special
used
weapon.
as a 1d4 bludgeoning.
Can what's her face dual wield that shit?
Oh my god, that is hilarious. Find out. She can totally do it.
She could definitely run around and smack people with a couple salamis.
Oh my god, and it's 4 to 7 damage. I mean, that's some big damage there.
Yeah, but they look like a couple dicks in my hands. Alright, Gail, take your food back.
Can you dual wield scimitars?
I have no clue. I don't have scimitars.
I mean, here you have one scimitar and a goblin scimitar.
I do?
Yep.
I don't see a scimitar.
Scroll down.
Oh, this one just appeared.
You can. How much damage does the dueling them do?
The other one go.
Put it next to your great axe.
I don't
1d6,
know.
1d6. So they both do. Okay, so then you'd be doing a minimum of 8 damage. Minimum of 8, maximum of 18. What is the
Okay,
great axe
yeah.
do?
5 to 16.
Was 5 to 16?
Yeah.
So then technically dueling does do more damage.
Here's the thing. I got a few more attacks from the dual wielding. Or from the great axe.
What do you mean?
Well, it gave me 2 more attacks to use, to utilize.
Oh, 2 different types of attacks?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that doesn't really matter. You just need to kill them.
Oh wait, it just put attacks over there.
Can you dual wield 2 longswords?
There we go. No.
Damn. Use that scimitar since you're gonna lose it again.
I did.
Yeah, I reorganized your stuff.
Okay.
Alright, we gotta go back to... Wait, why is there a bunch of food outside of... There. Reduced my... Wait. Alright. So we got a bunch of
left
random
camp.
junk. Leah, you left camp?
Yeah.
Alright, I am coming for you, giggle phrasing. Okay.
You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's
All right,
incredible.
just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call.
Your ass, vampire boy.
Giggle. Oh, it's saving.
That's always a good thing.
It's exactly right.
Hang on. Those paladins I need to stomp are that away.
Oh, I want to talk.
On my way.
Not now.
Alright, go talk to her.
I'm trying, but
Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast. Good news. Can't wait to see him finished.
Alright, so I guess we just go immediately to that?
really
With ease.
wants us to do that.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like it's really far away.
Yeah, or very difficult.
All right.
Oh, it's saving again.
I mean, this whole thing is going to be a little different than I remember in early access because there's a severed head there. Don't go in that door though. That's where they are.
Okay.
Someone
here.
eviscerated those gnolls. It's rather beautiful.
Okay, I've looted everything over here. Yep, going up through that way ended up bringing us to another area that I remember. My guys are still making their way up there.
Something's wrong. There we go.
Alright, you ready for this?
No.
Oh, well, this is different.
Careful, I bite.
Lovely day this. But now, let's chat.
Our scouts told us you'd come. The devil's ally. Come to finish us, have you? I'm sure she's invented a fascinating history of our crimes. The truth is far simpler. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling, Karlak. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her. Then you'd be very stupid indeed. Poor Karlak, allied with the first sap she met, who will be so quickly destroyed. Zariel will find this all terribly funny.
So,
That's not great.
in battle, huh? I'm not.
Then sneak down and control Shift C.
Sneak around and down, or?
Keep a blade close.
Where you are, he's not facing that way.
Okay, yeah, I see he's not. I have to manage to click. No.
It's gonna pass.
Okay. Shall I join?
Yes, join in whatever way you see fit. Probably killing him in some way, shape, or form. I don't care with which one, Shadowheart or Karlak.
I missed.
Action surge, do it again.
Kind of what I was thinking. Damn.
Getting bonus actions? No.
No.
Well, I could. Oh, shit. When I hid with Astarion, I hid with Gale, which then used up my action, which means that I don't get to attack.
Swiftly now.
Go for it. Nice.
Did it.
Time for cull.
Oh wait, are we actually in combat with those two assholes?
Yes.
Huh. So I might just end her turn so she's back here.
Yeah, just end your turn and then they can come to us.
Oh, that was rude.
Damn.
I feel death's cold grip. On my way.
I don't.
Alright, Shadowheart.
I don't know how to get what's her face out of this whole person thing.
We have to break the concentration of Cyril. So if you attack her, no. So Cyril is the one in the back.
That's who I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
I cannot reach her. Why do you want to get so close?
So right click. And then if you get a different angle on things, so maybe not over there, maybe, and again, don't, maybe jump so that you can get past all of that, or is that
Yes.
going to use up one of your
I'll use a
bonus action? But that's fine, you don't use bonus action, so.
Try and hit her.
Go for it. Oh, she's had her saving roll.
It's a bitch.
Yep. Oh, she broke out herself. What the hell did she just use? Thunderwave?
Rain. Thunderwave.
Yeah, but hers seemed to have, like, gone the whole fucking... I think it should do extra damage since she, like, hit the wall.
That I've thought. If you push someone and they hit something, they should get hurt.
I'll leave that to you guys.
Excellent.
Wow. She is getting all of the saving throws.
Yeah.
Your turn. I would probably use Shadowheart. Never mind. I was gonna say I'd use Shadowheart to kill that one because Shadowheart does less damage, and she only had 3 health. Karlak can do more damage, and so being able to get her in there to maybe kill Tyrion would have been better. But that's fine. I mean, you have enough spell slots that, you know, if we're going to be doing like 3 rests, short rests, and then a long rest, you could probably use at least 1 spell per fight, sometimes up to maybe 2, since you technically have like 6 slots.
Yeah, just get.
Paranoid?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no, I totally get you on that. Oh.
Let's spill some blood. Unleash me.
Alright, go for it.
Kind of a hoe.
Yeah, she's got some pretty good dodging. I'd move her out of the way so that you can maybe, I mean, not far enough that you see the little arrow thing, though.
I actually did see the arrow thing.
a surprise?
Stop that, bitch. Oh,
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
are you okay?
Unbridled wrath.
Excuse me while I just, let out some rage. Got some mommy issues, okay?
Oh my god. The fact that it literally says releasing a decade of pent-up rage and blaze of infernal. Like, I mean, I better start, like, looking through these boxes before she, like, gets rid of them all.
Yeah, I've tried to look through a couple.
Crap. But, like, the problem is like, I'm on fire.
Everything's fire!
Up. Okay, oh, you're talking now.
Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear
Giggle.
that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
And if you have any way, if you have any say in things, you'll never calm down.
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
I wonder if it's the forge guy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and short rest. You good with that?
Yeah.
All right. Time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
What did that, did the thing come back for you?
Don't understand.
The spell that you just used.
Yeah. I knew it was short rest.
My pleasure.
Cool.
It said so.
Why is that person petrified?
Oh. I don't know.
There's also that, there's nothing else down there. Well, we can always go down below. This seems to be a cellar here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Could be
I see
useful.
it.
Ugh. That corpse is riper than a Manaurus bog.
What corpse?
Corpse is over here.
Oh, dead toll collector. Vault door. Ton more food. Good lord, there's so much food.
I picked up like a crap ton of meat.
Let's see.
It is impossible to pick that lock.
Your desire.
Darn, that's exploded. So
And it
Most excellent.
apparently is not willing to take damage. How about from elements?
it's not that way.
I wonder how we open that vault door.
Trust no one.
What's her name? Karlek should have a weird spell that allows you to speak to the dead. Speak to the toll collector.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Hiding. Frightened. Goblins. Laughing. Cutting. Toll collector. Merton. Gods abandoned me and Vance.
Huh. I was really hoping that he was going to give us something about the vault
I
door.
didn't think he would know anything about it.
Why not? He's the toll collector, and this is the toll collector's house. Why wouldn't he know about the vault?
This way.
Makes sense.
Oh, I have the magic touch. Quite. Could be interesting.
And honestly, I figured that the paladins killed him, not the... Not the goblins.
I'm a large man, and that's a very small hole.
Okay,
What do you need now?
there's been multiple situations now where we've had small holes, or yeah, small holes, but like we can't get into them because we are too large or whatever. Oh, can we like summon like a rat or something to go inside these holes?
Oh, I don't know.
Can you do any of your spells give you like find familiar or something like that?
No.
Ooh, I remember this place up here. Do you remember this?
Nope.
What have we here?
And there are some guys on the other side.
Oh, there's a knoll right there.
Yeah, there, if you go through the cave, there's some dudes on the other side that we need to like protect. All right, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun fight. It'd be fun to kind of flank them on a couple of angles and see what we can do.
But find out next time.
Yeah, I think we might go ahead and clean out our inventories off screen and like she said, we'll come back on the next one. There's a giant boulder there. That looks
Fun.
devious. Alright guys, until next time, stay chill.